an ultimatum, a shutdown of Venezuelan airspace, and a carrier group in the Caribbean. Trump's message to Maduro was simple: go now or pay the price. Caracas refused, and Washington is moving pieces that look less like diplomacy and more like preparation. American President Donald Trump gave Venezuelan strongman Nicolás Maduro a blunt choice in a phone call during the week of November 16th.
Leave the country with your family or face escalating consequences.
The Miami Herald revealed the details of the call, which had been earlier reported by the New York Times. According to the reports, the call quickly reached an impasse as Washington and Caracas found their positions far apart. Washington demanded that Maduro and his top allies exit Venezuela immediately to restore democratic rule, while Caracas proposed handing political control to the opposition while retaining military command. The White House rejected both proposals and instead banned the airspace. The conversation stalled over Maduro's demands for global amnesty for crimes and retention of military control, similar to Nicaragua's 1991 arrangement under Violeta Chamorro. The US offered safe passage for Maduro, his wife Celia Flores and his son, but only if he resigned immediately. On November 30th, Trump himself confirmed the call, albeit in a bizarre manner.
The New York Times reported that you had a phone call with Maduro. Did you?
I don't want to comment on it. The answer is yes.
The conversation reportedly unfolded amid growing signs that the Trump administration is preparing a more assertive phase of operations targeting Venezuela's so-called Cartel de los Soles, which Washington says is headed by Maduro and other top officials.
Does your warning mean that an airstrike is imminent, or should we not read it that way?
Don't read anything into it.
Washington has long accused Maduro and his top allies of running the cartel. In 2020, the Justice Department indicted the Venezuelan president and more than a dozen officials, calling the regime a narco-terrorist enterprise. The US has also placed a $50 million bounty on Maduro, the largest reward ever offered for a sitting head of state, and $25 million for ruling party strongman Diosdado Cabello. After the call failed, Trump announced on November 29th that Venezuelan airspace should be considered closed in its entirety. The Maduro government attempted to place another call to Washington, but received no response. The USS Gerald R Ford, the world's largest aircraft carrier, is now in the Caribbean with more than 4,000 sailors and dozens of tactical aircraft. The carrier has joined around 15,000 service members already stationed in the region, including the Iwo Jima Amphibious Ready Group with an embarked Marine Expeditionary Unit. The military buildup has triggered congressional scrutiny. Both the House and Senate Armed Services Committees have launched inquiries into reports that the Defense Department conducted a second strike on a boat in September after the first strike failed to kill all occupants, killing the survivors. Republican-led committees have pledged vigorous oversight of the boat strikes, with some lawmakers questioning whether the operations violated the law of armed conflict. The crisis marks the sharpest US-Venezuela confrontation in decades, with Trump taking a harder line than any recent president against Maduro, who has defied American pressure since taking power in 2013.